good, man. But thanks for the call.
Okay.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
Tariq,
Thank you.
Why is Chris so confused by what you just said?
Why are you confused, Chris?
That's because Matty Ice.
I know.
A business transaction?
That's because Matty Ice, he was doing all the business over.
Yeah, I'm telling him some games.
Yeah, girl.
But I guess I'm confused about the business part.
No, I'm telling him and whoever's listening, and that was really for the listeners.
Oh, okay.
So if a sister were to meet him, because he likes sisters, I'm like, okay, you can't knock a motherfucker about who they like or whatever.
Yeah,
but I'm saying sisters, if you get with an Asian dude like that who has an affinity for sisters, you need to be hustling the game, meaning learn his connects in Hong Kong. You dig? Don't just date a motherfucker because he's
cute.
He's Asian and you might have some half Asian babies.
Yeah.
You might have the next Karuchi. See, that's how we date people. We date people because we want the next little baby Karuchi.
Yeah.
Date this motherfucker and be like, hey, let me get some hookups on the wholesalers out there in Hong Kong so we can get a business going out here. That motherfucker be the plug. That's what I'm talking
So you
about.
can tell other black
So you can tell other black people what's up. See, we got other groups, whatever they do, they weaponize everything to a certain degree. Even relationships.
Yeah.
Relationships are weapons. I remember I was in Samoa and I saw this white dude in Samoa, a bunch of like melanated people there, and this white dude there. And we were talking, he was driving me around, and I saw that he was hustling the game. He had land.
I think I heard you
yeah, because he married into some family and they got land. Then he married into another family. So he was like, yeah, I own this over there because, they give people who's part of the family, they give them certain land grants. So he was over there hustling the fucking
I heard
game.
you talk about this story.
And I'm just looking at this. I'm like, oh, the white supremacists, boy, they know how to weaponize everything. Even their relationships, they use them shits as weapons. They use it to strengthen white supremacy.
I mean, what is it? Ivanka Trump married that hedge fund hunter. I mean, she didn't do it because she was just all in love. I mean, she did it for connections. Your family owns this. They have connections to this, and our family has this. We need to get together.
So why is it so bad to interracially date then?
No, because you date because
you date, you're not getting nothing out of it.
You don't get shit out of it, but heartbreak. Exactly.
But you assume.
That's the damn difference. You come in here crying.
Because it's supposed to be undercover.
Ain't no cover. Ain't no undercover, please.
What you're doing.
Please. Ain't
all
no
you got
undercover.
from Matty Ice was your damn feelings hurt.
Exactly.
Over and over and over
Exactly.
again. Look, what'd you walk away with? He didn't hook you up with no type of business networks. He didn't introduce you. You didn't sit at the real table.
But what if you're not into business? Like, what if you just
everybody's into some business.
Who's not into business?
You into some kind of capitalism, something.
Tariq, can't you tell this is going?
No, it ain't. She
This is
playing
going
dumb.
over
No,
her
it ain't.
head,
No, it
child.
ain't. Chris know what you're talking about.
Yeah, she
Chris
love playing naive.
Chris like to play naive. She's
I'm
playing
just-
naive.
That's that Matty
I'm
Ice
just
syndrome.
trying to have a different.
But you're trying to force
perspective on
something for no
things.
reason. It's like
No.
you fighting the truth, and it doesn't need to be fighting.
I don't think
Like,
I'm
you don't
fighting
need
the
to-
truth.
What are you fighting, Chris?
I just think that it's
Talk in
a
the mic,
little
sweetie.
bit more just deeper. But you guys have to be open-minded too. You can't just shut me down when I try to say something. 'Cause
I'm listening.
I don't want to have an opinion. If
No, you can have your opinion. We're gonna disagree if it's some bullshit.
Right.
But
and
no,
you
we-
know it. Look at you.
no, I'm just saying. I mean, you're not always gonna want. I guess business. Some people just don't want that.
So-
that's okay.
Okay.
But so what do you like?
Okay.
So
we
what's
need
your
to see what you look at when you
date
date.
I
interracially?
think
We need to know
that
what qualities you like.
right now.
Yeah. Because
Truth,
if
the
building
spirit,
isn't on there, then
honor,
something wrong.
love. I don't know. Self-sacrifice.
So you don't want to build with nobody?
I want to build happiness and love in a place where we all can hold hands.
But can you be happy if you
Yes, I
couldn't
will be
pay
happy for
your
that.
bills?
Yeah.
Because love ain't gonna pay the rent.
Exactly.
Yes, God has paid my bill.
And when you
I needed
expand
to.
in that small ass apartment y'all got, who gonna pay that?
Don't clown her.
No, I don't know. No, I was just using that as an example. I don't know.
Right.
No, but I see I understand where you're coming from. I just feel like not everyone is that way.
Well, that's the problem.
Yeah.
See,
But it's not a problem.
It
It is a
is.
problem when you are socially on the bottom of the totem pole
Right.
in a system of white supremacy. That's a problem because the thing is, other people, when they are weaponizing their relationships, even in the Asian community, when they go over to Africa, they weaponize their relationships because they're over there in Africa marrying into some of the families with the women, gaining more access to the land and the resources there.
Now, well, I just think sometimes, like, you can interracially date and then have that mindset, but people still see it as a surface. Like, it's never going to be that the business that you're talking about. It's always going to be like, oh, she's like Negro bedwinching or something, because you're not ever going to see the other side. Because
well, the thing is, it just depends on your agenda.
I mean?
For example, like what's his name? I always talk about him, the director. Why is his name drawing a blank? You know, the Star Wars director.
Oh, Married to the Black Woman.
Yeah.
I don't know his name.
What's his name, family?
I don't know.
It's on the tip of my tongue. You know, Chris. You know White Society. The guy,
White Society.
The guy, what's his name, chat room?
I don't know, but I know exactly who you're talking about.
You know, it's a bug in my ass now. I got to get his name.
Oh, man. Director of Star Wars, right?
What's his name? Give me the name, guys. I hate when I'm having a brain fart. Somebody give it to me because I'm gonna be harping on it in my brain.
George Lucas.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
But George Lucas, married to a sister, fly sister. I don't look at her as a bedwench because she knows how to get something out the game. I've seen her do lectures, so she's a very conscious sister. And George Lucas's ass, whatever she's doing to him, go ahead.
So only if it's business, but like
only if you're getting something out of the relationship, socially, emotionally, politically, and societally. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times when black folks get into relationships interracially, we start taking on the mindset of the white people that we date. That's why black women, if you see somebody bedwenching, you'll see, like Sage Steele, for example. She has a white husband and all that, and she's always talking shit about black society. I've seen a lot of black women who will date white men, and then they start sounding like white men themselves. You have people, it goes the other way. Charles Barkley. This is another coon who has a white wife, and he sounds like, a white supremacist. Sheriff Clark has a white wife. That Milwaukee.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's a black white supremacist.
Yeah.
So we get into interracial relationships, and the white people turn us out. We got to learn how to flip that. That's why George Lucas's wife, I respect her, because this motherfucker, he be giving up movie money he like, I'm gonna pay for Red Tails out my own pocket. You dig? He be giving money to all types of black organizations. I'm like, hustle that shit. That's how you do it.
But then it just goes back to why some people don't agree with interracial dating, because it's like you can't like fight white supremacy being with them and they're not actively trying to end it and take it down, or they're not helping our community in advancing to the next level.
Exactly.
That's why we say it's invalid. If you just laying up with them, just laying,
you're on a plantation. You're just on a plantation. You're just another slave on a plantation.
Disagree with it.
That's the problem with it, because I don't mind. I'd have no problem with anybody interracially dating, but when you date anybody, even if it's not interracial, if you are a woman, even if it's an economic thing, if you're a balling dude and you're dating a broke woman, if you're a broke woman dating you're going to take on the ideology of the person that you're dating, or they're going to take on your ideology. Somebody's going to have the dominant ideology. You dig? And the problem is we always have the dominated